Oh, hi, you're back. Well, I'm glad that you stopped in today because I just happen to have a little something here in my Book of Shadows that I wanted to share with you guys. Um, it's been all through my training and as we practice in magic circles that protection of the circle is paramount. So it was customary in our tradition that once a circle was cast that we would thrice protect it. That being, we would protect it three ways with three different elements. And what I want to share with you today is the prayers for those elements. And also, I want to share also with you an altar consecration. So why don't we just jump right into it? And for many of you out there who might watch this, you probably are very familiar with A Witch's Bible by Janet Stewart Farrar. Well, in there they describe the traditional casting of the witch's magic circle. And they also describe the three elements that are used to protect the circle. But they don't give any prayers. Presumably they would leave it up to whoever read the book. When they were trying to form their own tradition, those people would come up with their own prayers. So thus someone did, in our tradition, come up with some prayers, and I have them written here in my Book of Shadows. So, and I'm going in order here, beginning with the salt and the water. And once your circle is cast, you should have in there the salt and the water. And after you consecrate it properly, as described in the Witch's Bible, you're going to take the salt water and you're going to walk clockwise around your circle, and you're going to sprinkle the salt and water all around the circle, again in the clockwise direction. And as you go, you're just going to say these words, and it goes something like this: Salt and water, by casting thee, no spell nor unknown purpose be, except in true accord with me, and as I will, somewhat it be. Now, I just want to break in here and say that all these prayers, when I say me, they could be adapted for a group, and you could say we, in accord with we. So this could work for a solitary as well as a group. So after you've done the salt and water charging of the circle, now next you're going to move on to the incense, charging it with the incense. And again, you're going to walk clockwise as before. You're going to walk clockwise with the incense, and you're going to say these words: Now this oily essence fair adds its great power to the air, attracting spirits of the light, protecting us both day and night. This charge is true and proper, see, and as I will, so much it be. So now you have both the salt and water protection and the incense protection. And now we're going to move on to the protection by fire, which will complete your triple protection for your circle. Trip over my own words. Okay, and now you're going to take the north candle. We use the north candle. For the rest of you, it would just be one of your altered candles. Presumably you would have God and Goddess candles. If you don't have a third one to use for the fire charging of the circle, you could use the God candle, I would suggest. So you're going to take this candle, and again, as before with the other two elements, you're going to walk clockwise around your circle, and as you go, you're going to say these words: Creature of fire, this charge I give. No evil in our presence lives, no phantoms, spooks, nor spell may stay around this house, not night, not day. This charge is true and proper, see, and as I will, so much it be. So now, at this point, your circle is cast, and you have it triple protected. And once you do that, you would go forth with the calling of the watchtowers, which is the next step. I won't go into that with this video, but once the circle is cast, thrice protected, and then the watchtowers are quelled, then you're going to do an altar consecration. And so with this one, you're just going to take the salt and water that you had, and you're just going to sprinkle it all around your altar, like this, all over the whole altar. And as you sprinkle it with the salt and water, you're going to say these words: Elementals, spirits, gods of old, this altar fresh you now behold. You all agree it's bound to me in peace and true serenity. This place is perfect harmony, and as I will, so much it be. So there you have it. Now you've got your cast circle, that which is thrice protected. You've summoned your watchtowers to guard over your rights and over your circle, and you have the altar consecration. So I just thought that I would throw that out there and share that with you today, because in our tradition, it's very important to make sure that the circle is well protected. You know, wouldn't want any kind of negative spirits or malevolent energies to slip through. Because what you're making, you want to make a temple. You're making a temple for the gods, a world between the worlds. So you want to make sure that it's a secure domain, a proper domain for the gods and goddesses to enter. So that's why we consider the triple protection of the circle to be vitally important. And I just thought as a bonus, I'd throw in the altar consecration as well. So I hope you've enjoyed that today, and now you can do what you will with the prayers, of course. You can disregard them, or you can copy them into your own books of shadows. I would encourage that, as a matter of fact. Copy them into your book of shadows and pass them along to your own students, you know. But that's what I want to do here today. I just wanted to put that out there for you. All right. So anyway, you all have a very good day. And as always, leave your comments and ratings for me. Thank you very much for being with me. Blessed be and merry part.